We're live.
We're live.
Yeah, that's a little better, huh? Yeah. All right, welcome to Sugar Beet Harvest 2018. The final video is finally here. Last one.
It's a long time in the making.
Yes. So we got our final paycheck today. I'm going to try to speak loud enough because we don't have the microphone on the camera. So I'll try to speak loud enough so everybody can hear. There's no one tuned in. It's 11 o'clock at night here. So I don't know if anyone's going to tune in.
Where's your phone?
Yep, there's two people here. My phone's over there. So let's see if we can pick up the live so we can see comments. Actually, we're down to one.
Sign me in.
But people that are here, go ahead and comment below. Let us know that you're here. Let's see if I can go here. My channel. And we're live. Yeah. And turn it down. There we go. Okay. So we're all set. So here's what we're doing, guys. Like I said, 11 o'clock at
Explore
night.
Local Life. We just watched you guys.
Hey, how you doing? So here's what we're doing. We still are out of bandwidth on our MiFi, and we have no Wi-Fi where we're at. So
we do, but it's horrible Wi-Fi.
So we figured we'd shoot it live. If someone tuned in, great. You know, so I'm glad y'all are here. So here's what we got. Everybody get your phones out. Take a picture. So I don't have to, but if you want, you can take a picture of this. I'll hold it here for about 10 seconds. Everybody get your phone. Take a picture. Snap. Good. All right. This is what we're going to be going over. So,
wow.
Sugar Beet Harvest 2018. This is the total breakdown of everything. And if you want to get into any detail about any of this as I'm talking about it, have questions about it,
We look kind of
just type
dark.
it in. Turn the light on behind us, see if it blows us out or not. Y'all let us know what's better, light on or light off.
No, light off.
Yeah, probably light off. We need more lights in the front. We need box lights. But anyway, let's get to this. So, I'll tell you kind of what the breakdown was, and then we'll get into the details. What's up?
Exploring the local life.
All right, so my gross, and again, we're going to go over gross numbers because we talked about net, but then everybody's net is going to be different because it depends on, you know, what you claim, dependents, all that stuff. So we're just going to talk about gross. My gross pay was $3,645.71. That breaks down to, let's see, I put in 153 hours, 153 and a half hours. So I averaged $23.75 an hour for the whole harvest. Tracy grows $2,030.56. She worked 115.25 hours. So hers broke down to $17.61 an hour average. So just looking at those numbers alone, I think we pretty much decided that we're going to try to get you as a parlor operator next year, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's more hours, more money.
I liked working in the lab. But
yeah.
The lab doesn't pay as much as parlor, so.
Yeah, I mean, if we'd have both done $3,600, you know, good.
Because I was making $13.65 an hour, and you were making $16.75 an hour. So.
Yeah. And like I said, with all the overtime, it averaged to $23.75 an hour. So with that being said, let me go over this real quick. Monday, September 24th was we done our paperwork. And then Tuesday, I had 6 hours of training. This is on the 25th, September 25th. I had 6 hours training. Tracy had 8 hours of training. Then on the 26th, September 26th, so Wednesday, I had another 6 hours of training. And then we were off until the harvest started. The harvest started on October 1st. And the last day that we worked, or I worked, was October 27th. So we worked from October 1st to October 27th at a harvest that's supposed to be done in about the 12th or 14th. But this is why, and you'll understand why here.
This was the worst year ever, so.
Yeah. So out of those days, not counting the training days, from October 1st through October 27th, there was 4 days that I worked short days. We got sent home early because of the weather.
And his days were 12-hour days. Mine were 10-hour.
Right. So I had 4 short days, and I had 14 shutdown days. So between the 1st and the 27th, there was 14 days that I didn't work because of weather related. which is why this was the worst harvest ever. So you can do the math and count it there. Hopefully you got a picture of the spreadsheet.
But the snow was really
If you didn't
pretty.
get a picture of it and you want a picture of it, comment below, let me know, and we'll get you a picture of it. Tracy had 2 short days, so there's 2 days that you were sent home early, and 15 shutdown days.
I could have had 3 days sent home early, but they gave us the option to stay and clean to get our 10 hours. So I stayed and I mopped floors and cleaned bathrooms and cleaned the break room. And y'all like my socks? Play with my oh, squirrel.
Focus down here, son.
I'm petting my socks,
Okay.
so they're probably wondering.
You know what I
I'm
should have done? I should have counted days worked. Let's do this. So make it a little easier. I worked starting October 1st. She gets sidetracked.
Thank you. They like my socks.
All right, hold on. October 1st, we started working. I worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The whole harvest, I worked 13 days. 4 of those days were short days.
Yes,
right?
Christmas.
So 4 of those days were short, so didn't work that many days, and I grossed $3,645. Tracy worked, what did we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tracy worked 11 days, 2 of them were short days, and she grossed $2,030.
I'd say that's worth it.
Yeah, so our total gross, like I said, working 13 days, our total gross together was $5,676.27. So 5,000. What?
Everybody likes my socks. Bookworm likes
Well, of
my
course.
socks.
They're
Yes.
cute.
I'm ready for Christmas, y'all.
Yeah, she's decorating tomorrow for Christmas. She's putting up the tree. Well, we have to go get a tree.
I gotta go get me a little tree.
Oh, good Lord, because we were driving down the road in
Florence, Kentucky.
we went and done our paperwork at Amazon. This is before our start date. We went and done the paperwork, and we left there and we went to eat at McDonald's or something.
Y'all.
And I'm coming out of the parking lot to make a left turn, and what's straight ahead from us?
The
This
Christmas
huge,
tree shops is what it's called. Go
it's
online.
about the size of Walmart. It's a
Is it?
building about the
Yeah.
size of Walmart, and it says the Christmas tree shop or the Christmas shop, whatever it
Christmas
was.
tree shops.
Yeah, I'm like,
And they're online, and oh my God.
I knew I was in trouble as soon as I saw. I was trying to hurry up and turn out before she saw it, but
They do more than Christmas, though. They got their Halloween stuff on sale right now.
yeah. So we're going there tomorrow to get a tree, a little 2-foot tree or something for the RV. But anyway, sorry, squirrel. Side note, we keep getting distracted. So did I say what we made total? $5,676.27. So guys, I'll try to keep up with this. I tried to get you some good information, break it down as best as I could, so you can determine for yourself if this is something that you want to go do. You know, we can just give our opinions on things. I can't tell you if it's the right thing for you or not. You have to crunch the numbers. You have to see how far you have to travel to do the harvest and make those decisions yourself. For us, it's an every year thing, or going to be an every year thing for us.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, even though it was a bad season, you know, over $5,000 in 13 days. Now, granted,
And we don't know how much we spent on food.
that's
eating out.
that's where I was going with this. So probably what's bad about the season was we made $5,600, but
Half of that
in
went
those
eating out.
in those 14 shutdown days, guess what we done? Those 14 days we went out and blew money. So we went out and blew money 14 days, and I made money 13 days. So it was
Yeah.
kind of a wash.
It was a wash, yeah.
Because when we go out, unfortunately, we usually spend.
And if
more money
y'all
than what
have
we
been
should.
following us, y'all know we like to eat.
We're eaters.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get better. We really are. We're trying to learn how to budget.
And Bookworm, I would love to videotape while we're in there. So yes, I'll bring.
Oh, at the Christmas place?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little something from the Christmas place. As you know, guys, so
Yeah.
we are now at Amazon. Do we want to talk about this now? The bad news, or do we want to talk about that later? I mean, you want to let our... there's only 4 people here.
Yeah, I mean, there is bad news.
All right, yeah. So we'll tell you the plans coming up, but that'll be in another video. So maybe tomorrow, when maybe some more people can tune in, we'll do another live tomorrow at an earlier hour.
I can show you all my Christmas tree.
Yeah. Well, we are currently at Amazon. I have started. Tracy, for some reason, her background check got screwed up, and it took extra days for it to come in. Anyway, we got the notice a day or so ago that her background check is cleared. Now we're waiting for her new start date. I started last Tuesday training. We both went to orientation Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started training Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm off Friday, Saturday. She was supposed to have the same thing, but now she's probably not starting until Tuesday for her training week.
Don't
and then,
know yet.
Then we'll both be on the same
I'm still
schedule.
waiting to hear.
But so far, I'm loving Amazon.
I guess you are. You're making a paycheck.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe I'm loving it because Amazon did go to $15 this year. And
$15.65 if you're on the
yeah,
night
we're
shift.
on the night shift, so 65-cent differential pay. So I'm making $15.65 an hour, and we work 4 tens.
And he said it's fun.
It is. I mean, okay. So if you know me, you know I like to shop. I'm a guy that likes to shop, which is rare. But this job, we got the picker job, and I thought the picker job was going to be so miserable. But basically, it's like I'm a personal shopper for people ordering on Amazon.
He's finding stuff that he wants.
Yeah, that's bad. Good thing they don't let
Which
us take our phones in.
because this is we work in the clothing.
Yeah, it's all apparel in the building that we're in.
And he's not a big clothing shopper, but he found this one shirt that you can actually download an app for it, and you point it at your shirt, and it teaches you all about
The anatomy.
the anatomy of the body, and it actually can sync up to your heart rate, so you can see the heart beating like it's yours. And
Your heart, yeah, it's weird.
it's crazy.
But see, that's the thing. So picking, you know, I got a cart with bins on it, and it's got a handle just like a shopping cart. So, and there's lots of aisles, 3 floors. But anyway, I grab my cart, my little screen's right there, and it says this row, this aisle, this bin, this item. I push over there, I get it, I go,
How's it go?
I go like that, and then I grab the item, and I'm like, oh, cool, that's nice. And then I put it in, like, just 10 hours, that's what I do. Just pull stuff off the shelf,
Then
put
I
it in the
didn't hear
bin,
about it
put
all.
it on the conveyor belt, and it goes to packing, and it's sent out to the customer.
Mhm.
I have no problem with it. I mean, I'm enjoying it, and the time flies by.
And they're kind of like, whenever we were in orientation, me and Johnny both said the same thing. It kind of reminds us of like a Google or something, because you have cornhole in the break rooms and, you know, all kinds
Lounge
of
chairs
games and lounge
games
chairs.
and very fun atmosphere.
They exercise with
Upbeat.
you
Yeah, you
to
stretch.
make sure you get stretched out so you don't pull any muscles.
Yeah, because
or
we're
whatever.
walking like an average of
10 to 15 miles a day.
well,
I
they
think
say
was
10 to 15, but it's like even Tammy's been saying on their pedometer, it's running about 6 right now. Now, once we get closer to Black Friday and all, we might hit 10 miles a day.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was going to kill me, but really it's not bad. It's just, you're just walking constantly is why you do so many miles. It's not like you're running or, you know, it's hard. There's nothing hard about it. But I'm enjoying the job. So again, what I was saying was 4 tens, right? We're at 15.65 an hour, working 4 tens. We're Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which is beautiful days to have off. But with that being said, we'll get into mandatory overtime coming up. Our overtime day is Thursday. So coming up as we get closer to the holidays, they'll activate mandatory overtime. So we'll pick up that 5th day. So we'll work 5 tens, which is what I want to do anyway. I want to work 5 tens, get the 10 hours of time and a half.
And as work campers,
bigger
we're
check.
allowed to get up to 60.
Yeah, so and that's the other thing. Once they activate
Yeah.
mandatory overtime, then on Thursday, then as the season really kicks off, we'll have the option to work voluntary overtime. We can pick up the 6th day, so we can actually work up to 6 tens.
And how do the breaks work? Bookworm wants to know if you get enough breaks to eat, so you have energy.
Yes, I do. So you get a break. Okay, I go in at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I work till 4:30 in the morning. We get a 15-minute break at 8:15. So from 8:15 to 8:30, we break, and then I'll go into a little bit more detail in a second. Then our lunch break is 10:30. From 10:30 to 11 is lunch, and that's unpaid. You have to clock out for that one. 10:30 to 11. Then we get another break at 2 a.m. From 2 a.m. to 2:15, another 15-minute break, and then we clock out at 4:30. So, you know, you work 2 hours, you get a break. You work 2 hours, you get a lunch. You work 3 hours, you get another break, and then you work 2 and you're off, you know, roughly, something like that. Now, the breaks, because it's such a large place, you can actually, everything's on your scanner, your gun. So, my break is at 8:15. So, at about 8:10, I'll close out the totes that I'm in, put them on the conveyor belt. I'll sign out of my gun, and I'll head down, give me walk time to get down to the break room.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey. So I'm actually in the break room at 8:15, you know, and I take a full 15-minute break. And then walk back up, and we got 3 to 5 minutes to walk back up, get logged back into our gun, get our
And
totes
Jeff is at
and
Amazon too. Jeff,
yeah,
that
Jeff's
just said,
here.
hey,
He's also at Amazon. So again, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. Sunday, when we go in Sunday, I'll be my first full shift on my own. Tuesday was a 10-hour shift. A lot of training, classroom stuff. Wednesday was a 5-hour shift, kind of somebody over your shoulder. Thursday was a 5-hour shift on our own. And Sunday will be my first 10-hour shift, full force on my own, full quota, all that stuff. But I think they give us enough breaks. And like I said, it's fun. When you start, we have an area called Stand Up, and they blast the music, and everybody's jamming out, and the managers get up there and grab the microphone, and they're talking and pumping everybody up, and doing some stretches and getting everybody all excited, and they go over all the activities going on. I would tell you this: there's a huge calendar, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be sharing all this, if I'm gonna get fired, but there's a huge calendar in here, and it shows you every day for the month of November, like what's going on each day. Right now there's what's it called, a holiday bingo. I got my bingo paper and my badge, but it's a big bingo board, and it's just words like turkey or dressing or something like that. So each day they announce a word, and you look at your board and cross off if you have it. And at the end of the week, if we have bingo, then you get gift cards for Amazon and all kinds of stuff like
Thanksgiving
that.
dinner.
Oh yeah, Sunday.
Dinner.
Yeah, Sunday is our Thanksgiving dinner. They're doing a full Thanksgiving dinner, extra 15-minute lunch. So we're taking a 45-minute lunch, and they're giving us a full Thanksgiving dinner, all the trimmings, everything.
So I won't get Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, they're doing it Thursday also for the other shift. So if you start Tuesday, you'll do your 5-hour shift Thursday, and just stay a little extra for the Thanksgiving dinner. So you should get it Thursday, if not Sunday. But so far, as far as for what they do for us at work and stuff, I think it's a great company. I'm having fun with it. Again, I'm only a week into it, so they haven't really done anything to tick me off yet. But so far I like everything about it.
Maybe I should stay home.
Stay home for what?
So that they can't do anything to tick me off.
Oh. No, but I like everything. I like the company. Like I said, it's a very young feeling company. It kind of reminds me, I'm trying to remember the name of the show, but if you watch the movie where they worked at Google, Vince Vaughn, I think it was, and somebody worked at Google.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, that whole young atmosphère, and everybody was energetic.
Wasn't that one of the Owen brothers?
Yeah.
Owen
Wilson.
One of the Wilson brothers, yeah, Owen Wilson.
I think so. But anyway, they worked at Google, and you saw how the inside Google. It's kind of what Amazon feels like to me. All the managers are real young and energetic and upbeat, and
they hip, and they gonna run us old people into the room.
They give you, they do pump you up, at the beginning of the shift, which I don't know. I like it. There's some things that I didn't like as far as coming from my corporate management background.
Yeah,
I saw things that
yeah,
I'm not gonna go too much into it, but some of the training, to me, I was brought up in a culture, in a work culture of, if you're in leadership, you always, you talk positive about the culture of the company, whether you agree with it or not. You don't advertise that you don't agree with it, but you're upbeat, positive. You address everything as, when you ask someone to do something, it's we as a company. We are doing this. We need you to do that. We, not they. When you talk about they want us to do this. They, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Who's they? So you're kind of pointing out upper management or the bad guys or something. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. That was the only problem I had with it. But other than that, the managers themselves are great. Yeah. Anybody asking any questions, or am I just babbling?
You're babbling, babe.
Oh, I'm good at babbling. So anybody have any questions about the spreadsheet or about the breakdown of the sugar beets? Anyone thinking that it's worth going to do? I'd like to see somebody else there.
Yeah. And like you said, you have to calculate, what is it going to cost for you to get there?
Yep.
What is it going to cost for you to get to your next job when you leave there?
Or back home or whatever.
Home. Yeah, whatever you're going to do. To us, it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Rapid City, so we were just
600 miles, I think we drove to get there.
Yeah. And we stopped at a Harvest Host on the way, of course. Our favorite Harvest Host.
Actually, is Exploring the Local Life still here? Jessica was asking, or I think both of them was, I think Robert was asking too, are we going broke with Harvest Host? Because they kind of chuckled and made a joke about, Harvest Host, you having to buy something all the time. So they kind of chuckled, are we going broke with it? Absolutely not. So here's what we learned. So they say, or they recommend you buy something or something like that. Here's our experience with it. We do buy something. I mean, whether it's a $10 thing out of the gift shop or whatever, and there's some we spent 35, 40, but it was 35, 40 bucks we were going to spend anyway. So even if I slept in a Walmart parking lot,
I would have gone into Walmart.
I would have went into Walmart and purchased a bottle of wine for $10 for you or something like that, or whatever.
And we got alpacaopoly.
Oh yeah.
We couldn't get that at Walmart.
Yeah. But here's why I say we're not going broke with Harvest Host. We also get things like 4E Winery, for example. We get experiences.
Yeah.
Which I consider something you would have to pay for, but we also got compensated for our experiences, which wasn't supposed to happen. So we went out and helped pick grapes. If you watch that video, we went out and harvested grapes.
Right, yeah.
And because we done it for the experience and to say that we've harvested grapes and we helped in the winemaking process.
Yeah, they gave us a gift.
But because we done that, because we volunteered, and we only done it for a couple hours maybe, harvesting with them, and because of that, they gave us 2 bottles of wine. You know, they didn't have to do that. That's not part of the Harvest Host thing. You know, it says in the details in the Harvest Host that, you know, you may be asked to help with something, or you can offer to help.
Yes, I do deserve more than a $10 wine.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes a $10 bottle of wine is a lot better than a $100 bottle of wine.
This is true.
Just saying, because I've tasted them all. And sometimes the cheaper the wine, the better it tastes.
My favorite Moscato was only, what, $14?
$14, I think it was, yeah. So, about that with Harvest Host.
Yeah. You don't have to purchase something big. Like when we stayed at the alpaca farm, well, this last alpaca farm we stayed at, we bought Alpacaopoly. That was a $35 game, but
yeah, that was
the first one we stayed at, I bought a pair of socks.
Yeah.
We bought a gift for somebody else while we were there too, but I bought a pair of socks.
Like I said, we look at the money we spend at the Harvest Host, we look at it as the items we're buying at Harvest Host is usually something we're going to buy out of the grocery store anyway. You know, the apple cider meal, I bought a gallon of apple cider. I'm going to buy that at the store anyway.
And I bought some syrups.
But we got the experience of, you know, so instead of just going in the store, buying a bottle of apple cider and then sleeping in a parking lot, we slept at the mill. We bought a gallon of cider.
Beautiful.
But then we also saw the process
coming in.
Yeah, apples coming in on the truck, going through the system. Who's coming? Going through the system and
missed out on. Oh yeah, Jeff missed out on this last alpaca farm because his
rig was a little too big.
If his wheelbase had been shorter, he probably could have turned in, but because his wheelbase is so long, he couldn't turn in to the drive. So, yeah, I didn't miss it. DDK didn't.
What?
DDK didn't miss what? The alpaca farm?
Are you still
live? Oh yeah, I thought she meant I didn't miss it. The alpaca farm.
Yes, we're still live. Actually, darling, we're gonna probably call y'all tomorrow because we got to talk to y'all about something.
Yeah.
So the next video will be called Bad News.
Yeah, next video we do have some bad news. So.
Yeah, but we'll talk to you about it. Or if you're up tonight, what'd you just say?
You're live. Yes, we're live.
So if you're up tonight, we may call you tonight and talk about our bad news before the video comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh, so anyway, summing up the Harvest Host, we don't spend more money than what we normally spend anyway. Plus, we get a lot of good experiences at the Harvest Host. We've done things that we would have never been able to do anywhere else. So to us, we like it. The last alpaca farm we stayed at was kind of an offset, because normally we get to a Harvest Host early, and we spend the day there and all that. But this one we were kind of pushing it this trip, and we checked in late. It was dark when we got there, and we left at like 8 the next morning.
Before it got dark the next morning. Yeah.
So we didn't really do too much there.
We didn't get to meet the owners of that one until the following morning.
6 o'clock the next morning.
And they were kind enough to open up their shop so that we could go in and you know,
look around.
That was nice.
But anyway.
Good evening,
so that's
PG.
enough about the Harvest Host. What else we got?
Yes, we are enjoying ourselves. We always do, and that's kind of scary.
Yeah, no matter where we're at, what we're doing, we're gonna enjoy and make fun out of it. You know, even the bad times, we turn it into.
Jeff Cook has a song called "No Bad Days."
Yes. basically
what we
sums
gotta
up
live by, no
as
bad
long as
days.
you're above ground, there's no
Yeah.
bad days.
As long as your heart's beating.
No bad days, yeah. So we love that song. It kind of sums up our life now, you know. As long as you're alive and breathing, there's no such thing as a bad day.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we live life by his
Hello
by
from
his
Kansas.
song.
Hello, William.
Kansas. We're going through Kansas pretty soon.
Yes, you can't say anything.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's tomorrow's video. Stay tuned.
Kansas is where the apple cider mill was that we stayed at. Lewisburg.
Oh yeah, Lewisburg. Was that
Yeah.
Missouri or Kansas?
That's Kansas. Kansas City,
Kansas
Missouri.
City, okay.
That's where we saw Rusty and Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go so many places. I
Lewisburg,
lose
Kansas
track of where
is the
everything's
cider
at.
mill.
So some of these people that are just tuning in.
Oh yeah, Jeff, Eat My Fish was cool.
Oh yeah.
Hello from Arkansas. Hello, Darla.
So anybody just tuning in, earlier in the video we went over our spreadsheet, our numbers for 2018 Sugar Beet Harvest. If you missed any of that and have any questions
You'll
about
have to watch
how
the
much
video.
we made, watch the video back when it posts to YouTube after we cancel the live. And then if you still have any questions, then you can put them in the comments once it posts, and we'll answer any questions that you have.
Yeah.
What else?
Eat My Fish. Jeff mentioned that Eat My Fish was cool.
So that was a harvest host we stayed at in...
That was in... My states are getting all mixed up. Indiana.
Was it Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. The alpaca farm was Indiana. Oh, crap.
Good Lord. Jeff, where were
Jeff,
we?
where were we?
Anyway, so while you're
it's a
thinking
trout
about
farm.
that, yeah, it's a operating rainbow trout. So they farm raise rainbow trout, and we got to do the tour of the whole facility inside, all the
so
tank
cool.
systems, how
You
they
get to see
migrate
the
through the
fish
tanks.
From little bitty babies all the way
Yeah.
up to big old fish.
So 2 years.
Wisconsin, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
So from the time that they hatch to the time that they go to harvest is 2 years. So the fish are 2 years old whenever they go out to market. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Plus there's a fully stocked pond there that you get to fish in the pond. And
Did you catch anything?
no. But we were there off season. The restaurant was closed.
The owner's little boy is 6 years old, and he took me on a walk.
Oh yeah, the whole tour of the grounds.
Malachi was his name. So he took me on a walk around the grounds because they have little trails cut out that you can follow. And he kept trying to get me to like go off into the woods with him. He's 6 years old, so he likes the woods, and I just told him no, I didn't want ticks.
Well, yeah, so anyway, I fished in the pond for a little bit. And normally, when there's peak season, there's live music there on the weekends.
Yeah.
And when you fish the pond, you keep whatever you catch and
They
you
cook
bring it
it.
up to the counter. They clean it right in front of you. Then you bring it over to this other place and they cook it for you on the grill. So it's a pretty cool place. And again, something
in
we
the
would have never
middle
seen.
of nowhere, had no cell phone signal at all.
Again, something we would have never seen if we didn't have Harvest Host. So, yeah, our opinion, we like Harvest Host. Will we keep Harvest Host forever? Probably not. I mean, there's probably going to come a time that we want to do something different in our travels instead of just hitting Harvest Host all the time. You know, maybe we'll take that money and invest it somewhere else. Maybe we'll start, you know, we're kind of, after talking to some people, we're kind of looking at doing a casino trip.
Yeah.
You know, to where we do 1,000, 2,000 mile trip and just stay at casinos the whole way. You know, and stay in the parking lot, go in, register for the Players Club, and see what perks you get for it.
We went to the casino down the road tonight for the buffet. All you can eat snow crab.
Yes.
Fillet, that was good. And prime rib. And bowl scrimps.
So if we cancel Harvest Host 1 year or skip 1 year, then we'll do stuff like that. Cause there's so many options.
Yeah.
When you're in travel mode, there's so many places to stay now. So many people get so wrapped up on Walmart. You know, Walmart's the big talk. We haven't stayed at we've stayed at like 2 maybe, and we haven't stayed at one in a long time. Because between the Cracker Barrels and the Harvest Host and the Flying J's and
I think the last Walmart we stayed at was on our way to Rapid City in April.
Because you know what? I'd rather stay in a Flying J parking lot and
All
then
right, guys, we'll see y'all later.
Who's that?
Jessica.
Oh, all right. Y'all have fun. Thanks for joining in.
Yes.
Flying J's.
That is the loudest campground, though.
It's like, but you can wake up in the morning, eat at Denny's, have a good breakfast, gas up, fill up your propane, dump your tanks, whatever you need to do, and then hit the road.
And as
Free.
long as you're not in the north and it's not wintertime, you could fill up your water and everything, too.
Yeah.
But in the north in the winter, the water shut off.
I know a lot of people, you know, so many days into their travel, they'll book a campground so they can dump their tanks and all that stuff. like I said, I can stay at Flying J, dump my tanks for like $7.50 or something like that. Fill up my gas, fill up my propane if needed. Hit the road instead of paying a $20 campground or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just us. I mean, like I said, everybody has their own opinion on how to do things, and by all means, we're no pros. We're still learning.
Yeah.
This is just the things that have worked
dumped
for
our
us so
tanks at a
far.
rest area, at a rest stop. Some of the rest stops have the dump stations, but usually they don't have potable water. Potable.
Yeah.
Drinkable.
All right. If anybody has any questions, let us know. If not, we're kind of rambling. This is supposed to be a, how much did we make at the Sugar Beet Harvest video?
Yeah.
And now we've kind of rambled on to 5 other topics.
There goes those squirrels.
Making it a long video again. But by all means, as long as there's people here asking questions, we'll talk about anything you want to talk about.
Y'all want to talk about my socks? They're soft.
Did Darla see your socks yet?
Darla,
I know
you didn't see my
everybody else
socks.
saw them. Everybody else saw them, but I don't know if...
Oh wait, she saw them on Facebook.
Oh, you posted them already on Facebook?
I said I got my socks on. My Christmas socks. I'm ready to decorate.
All right, I don't have anything else. I mean, that's all the numbers on Sugar Beets, and that's kind of what's going on in our life right now.
What size are they? I told you.
What size are they?
She said,
Tiny.
are they a size 1.5? And I said, no, they are a solid size 1.
Oh yeah, she grew. Not really.
Oh. She said 1.5.
Oh.
I said 1.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got little baby feet.
She does have small feet. All right, so I'm rambling. What else? Anybody got anything else? You got anything else? So we said we're working Amazon. We got all that covered. We are going to start doing edited videos again and, actual planned content. I'm waiting for the 11th because my MiFi hotspot is out of data right now. It's throttled down to about 6K, which is like dial-up. It refreshes on the 11th, so I have bandwidth to upload videos.
Dinner was great, Jeff. Yeah, that was...
Yes, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, prime rib, snow crab, turkey, ham, all kinds of sides.
I ate vegetables, though. I had broccoli and I had corn.
I had broccoli.
You had broccoli, yeah.
Yeah, but also had red velvet cake. So.
Yeah, we had red velvet cake. Can't go without red velvet cake. It's a big buffet. It's worth it.
Yeah, we liked it. Other than that, edited videos coming up. We do have bad news video. I guess I have to do it live tomorrow. I have to do another live format because I have no data. Tomorrow's Saturday.
You want to do it, let's say, about 6 o'clock Eastern?
6 Eastern tomorrow?
6 Eastern tomorrow. Okay. Or, well, no, people will probably be eating dinner about then. We'll say about 8, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, we can do about 8 o'clock.
Okay.
About
so 8 Eastern. 8 Eastern live tomorrow, and we'll talk about bad news that we have. And we'll go over all the details with that stuff tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow, 8 o'clock. And then starting on the 11th, we'll go back to edited content and planned content. So I have a list of videos I want to do with that. So on our days off here at Amazon, on at least Fridays, Saturdays, because we may start picking up Thursdays. So Friday, Saturday, one of those days we'll start uploading every week edited content.
We used to do them Fridays, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We might have to go back to doing them Fridays.
Yeah, so we'll start doing edited content from there. But other than that, guys.
We do have to put in some video for Bookworm, though, about us, about the Christmas shops.
Yes.
What I might do, I don't know if Bookworm is still on here. If you are, I'll probably put a short video on our Facebook page. Yeah.
So if anybody hasn't liked our Facebook page yet, make sure you go over there, like the Facebook page, because we do a lot of short videos and no talking, just clips of where we're at.
I do them every now and then.
But a lot of pictures and a lot of posts of where we're at and what's going on. So we do a lot of posting on Facebook. So go over and like the Facebook page and follow along there too, because that's probably what we'll do at the Christmas shop tomorrow, is just Facebook stuff.
And then later on we can get it into another
edited video. Yeah.
I was about to say something, I forgot what it was.
Gizmo says hi. Oh, can everybody see Gizmo?
Yeah, they can see him.
There he is. He's a good boy.
They can't see Gadget.
No, Gadget is... Where's... Oh, he's
sleeping.
Oh my goodness, look how cute he is.
I wish y'all could see him. Well, nope, they can't.
He's right out of the camera. But Gizmo's actually sitting still, so which must mean it's getting pretty late because he only sits still when he's super tired.
Yeah.
Other than that, he walks in circles and bangs into the walls
And grunts and complains
yeah.
because he's still hungry.
Or thinks he's hungry.
Mr. Jelly is over here, sound asleep. Well, his
no,
eyes keep popping open, but he's got one arm stretched out over his nose and the other one curled up. Yeah.
How's Cage?
Yeah, I saw the picture of him looking at that box. That
Did you watch?
hilarious.
Did you see the live video the other night when he was all curled up in his bed on Dola's lap? That was so cute.
He's so pretty. I love listening to whenever Bill gets to talking.
Oh, the baby voice.
His little baby voice. He's so sweet.
All right, guys, we're gonna sign off. It's knocking on midnight over here, getting close to midnight, 20 till.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and sign off. We're gonna let this post. And that way, if anybody else has any comments, they can, put them in the comments below the video.
Peeing inside, what adorable.
All right, Darla, we'll actually call you as soon as we end this live, so we can talk to you about the news, and then we'll do the live tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Let everybody else know.
Be the first one to know.
All right, so thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it. If you have any questions about sugar beets, put them in the comments below. We're gonna sign off and stay up the rest of the night because we're working nights. So
he's working nights. I'm just waiting to work nights.
Yeah, she's just not working. Maybe Tuesday we'll get her to work. Anyway, good night, guys. I'm gonna see if I can turn this video off.
All right, we'll see y'all right there.